Louise Upston.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to stand in support of the Royal Society of New Zealand Amendment Bill in the name of Grant Robertson. And I just have to say he was so disappointed that I didn't continue my speech on the Franklin Bill that I wanted to get up and make sure that he was able to hear some more of what I have to contribute to the House, Mr Speaker. So I must say, the member for Wellington Central, I must acknowledge the clarity in which he explained the purpose of this bill, Mr Speaker, so I won't go into a lot of the detail other than to say it is a tidy-up piece of legislation at the request of the Royal Society. And I think one of the interesting things is that, in effect, what this does is brings in the humanities or the social sciences into the world of the Royal Society. And we've heard about the potential that could occur with such a blend. I think one of the members in the House referred to it as the difference between those coming from Venus and those coming from Mars. It might also be seen as blending oil and water, depending on what your perspective it is. But I think no one will disagree with me, Mr Speaker, that this is an important step forward for the development of the Royal Society in the inclusion of humanities and the social sciences in their strive to foster another wing of science in New Zealand. And I believe it will just enhance the work that they already do in terms of excellence in research and science. I also want to agree, Mr Speaker, with the chair of the Education and Science Select Committee, I might add the former student of Ruapehu College, in that we will have a good discussion when this bill gets to the Select Committee. I shall look forward to see if there are any additions that Mr Robertson might want to put forward in terms of aspects of the humanities that might be extended to be included. But this is really a bill that I believe we will all be supporting. And I think also important, Mr Speaker, just to note that $500,000 does actually come from Vote Research, Science and Technology to the Society each year to support its objects and functions. This is a government that supports science and technology, and I'm proud to support this bill.
If there are no other calls, Grant Robertson in reply.
Mr Speaker.